All about taxes. Ty, over to you.
Sue, that's exactly right. The clock is ticking, of course. The payroll tax reduction or tax holiday is set to expire come the end of the year. So, too, for extended unemployment benefits. And Congress and the administration are negotiating right now over how to break what has become, once again, a rather partisan logjam. We're joined now by Senator Kay Bailey Hutchison, Republican of Texas. Nice to see you again.
Hey, Tyler.
Are you hopeful that there will be a compromise and that the payroll tax holiday will be extended in one form or another?
Yes, we need to try to find a way to have the payroll tax holiday, but also to pay for it. We just can't add to the burden of Social Security or the deficit. So we've got to find a way to pay for it that's responsible, and that's really where the problem lies.
And the administration has proposed paying for it with a 1.9% surtax on people whose gross incomes exceed $1 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
They have softened their position a little bit on that, it seems to me. Why do you believe that 1.9% of a surtax, which is a tax on the tax, would be a job killer? That doesn't compute to me.
Well, for one thing, it's gross income, so you're talking about many, many small businesses in this country. And I don't think we ought to be continuing to scare our small businesses into thinking there are going to be more taxes, and then they freeze hiring. That's exactly what's happening right now. Secondly, though, Tyler, we're looking in 1 year at a surtax that the Obama administration passed with no Republican votes, but in the Obama health care plan, you've got almost a 3% increase in taxes, a surtax, on top of a new tax on Medicare for people who make $200,000 or more. So you're really getting down to the middle class in 1 year anyway, and if you put another tax on top of that, you're talking 5% tax increase now.
Where do you think the possibility of compromise lies? How would you propose to pay for this extension?
I believe that having the extension should be paid for with a freeze in federal hiring, the entire workforce, a freeze in pay of federal employees, including members of Congress, having something the Republicans put in their bill last week, which I think is a good plan. Anyone who makes $1 million should not get unemployment compensation, nor should they get any kind of welfare, food stamps, and that kind of thing.
And the Democrats have adopted that provision,
yes,
as I understand it.
Unfortunately, that happens amazingly in this country right now. So we need to stop that. I think that those are the pay-fors that are responsible.
What about the extension of unemployment benefits? At what point is it too long to receive unemployment benefits?
You know, that's a debate that we're all having, because people do say that all of a sudden when someone's unemployment compensation runs out, they meet the cap, then all of a sudden they find a job. So the longer you extend unemployment, the longer you're going to extend this high unemployment percent, 8.6% now. And I don't know. There are so many people who are really, really trying, and I've talked to people who've tried for a year to find a job, or 6 months, a year and a half. You know them. They're friends. I was in a store the other day, and the manager of the store had been unemployed for 7 months, and he was so grateful to have a job. I mean, these are things that I don't know where you find what's right. You don't want to extend for the loafers, for the people who just will stay on unemployment as long as it's there and take the handout, but you sure don't want to cut off those honest, hardworking people who do not want to be on welfare. They want to have a job and have the self-respect that a job brings.
Senator Hutchison, thank you very much, as always, for being with us. We appreciate you being with us.
It's great to be with you, Tom.
And we reached out to the folks on the Democratic side. They are in a caucus at this hour, and we're